Are you wondering what's blocking you? Possibly. This could be. That's what we're going to talk about today. Amanda here from Create Your Future. So today we are going to talk about how you can speed up your manifestation by following a few simple steps. So just before we dive into it, guys, we are having a contest. When we get to 100,000 subscribers, we are giving away 3 coaching sessions. So, and all you need to do to enter is to comment on any video from when we started the contest, any video from now up until when the contest ends, saying, yeah, you've subscribed and what you've manifested for with the law of attraction. So exciting. And also, if you would like to ask me a question, Amanda, I am available. Sign up with the Patreon. The link is in the description below. And let's dive straight into it, shall we? So when it comes to manifesting what you want, I think the biggest thing is realizing that you're worth it and knowing that you're worth it. So many times, we have to get past any sort of childhood stuff that we have. And, it seems like when bad things happen to us, we go ahead and, create that we're not good enough, or, if that we were a better person, we could have what we want, right? But I mean, the thing is, really, when you think about it, I mean, it's like $100 bill. It doesn't matter what happens to that $100 bill. It's still worth $100 to you. Well, why would we give a $100 bill the value of $100, no matter what it's used for, whether it's been used to, pay for, something illegal, or it's been thrown in the mud. And even if it's been ripped partially, you would still tape it up and call it $100. You wouldn't say that it's like $25 worth because it's gotten dirty, been ripped, or used for something that may not be legal. So, if we won't take a $100 bill and say, okay, well, it's less than 100 because of what it's been through, why would we do that for ourselves? Okay, so right now, regardless of what you've been through, you know what, just take a moment to say, you know what, yeah, I am good enough, because you're constantly creating with your thoughts, okay? So if you think that you're not good enough, you're going to put that out into reality, and everyone's going to think that you're not good enough. So you've got to start with you. I'm good enough. I'm worth it. Start creating your day. Like when you wake up every single morning, and I always recommend this, is start creating your day. Start saying, how is my day going to be today? What am I going to do today? How is everything going to go today? Okay, so I would say things like, my day is going to be amazing. Everybody's going to treat me with respect. I'm going to be a VIP, and everyone's going to treat me like I'm very important. People always drop everything and make me a priority. I always get what I want. Everything that I want, everyone else wants, and it works out for everybody. So what we want to create is these core values, okay? So don't get me wrong, okay? So fixing and creating a better self-concept, that's one piece of the puzzle. It's not going to be the entire puzzle. There's still 2 other pieces left, okay? So for instance, if you're going to be looking to get into a relationship, you're also going to have your opinion about relationships. So for instance, oh, it never works out for me, or it never lasts, or, the good ones are already taken. So, beliefs like that you would want to change. And then beliefs about the other person, okay? Because again, everyone's you pushed out. So what you assume, you're actually going to project onto them, and then they're going to reflect back to you, okay? So, but for this video, what we're talking about is your core concept of yourself, okay? So what do you bring to the table in a relationship, okay? So that's what I want you guys all to sit down right now and write down, who are you, okay? Why are you like so sought after to be in a relationship? Why does the person that you want to be with you? Why do they like you? Go ahead and start to think about those things. Write down what you bring to the table in a relationship and why everybody would absolutely love to have you. Because once you start focusing on that, everyone as you pushed out, everybody else will focus on it. What we want to do here is focus on what we want and focus on how we want things to be. So the other thing, that's I think is really important in self-concept, right, is, and I think a lot of us are guilty of this, is, so we have a conflict, and then all of a sudden, we say, oh, I'm going to say how I feel, and that's going to make the other person run. So this is now, we're talking a little bit more for you guys that are in a relationship. So what you want to do is you want to talk about your core concept of yourself in a relationship, okay? So that's going to be intentions like, well, I can always speak my mind and I can talk about my feelings freely within my relationship, and you know what, and they're always accepted and, you know, respected, and so on and so forth. And one area that you might want to start looking at, you know, for instance, when you're in a relationship is, you know, things like arguments and disagreements, right? So nobody wants them to happen, but start right now. What do they like? What happens when that happens? So instead of making arguments as a thing for a breakup to happen, start stating right now that one of the core beliefs and concepts that you have about you and your relationship is that disagreements make your relationship grow stronger. That if you do have a disagreement, it just brings you guys closer together and you work it out and it's solved and your relationship flourishes from there. Okay. So we want to start looking at all those thoughts, you know, that, you know, eat at us and start to break down our relationship, whether it be at night or during the day. And we want to start to catch them as well. But mostly you want to start looking at, you know, creating that you're worth it and that you can have what you want. Okay, because once you start saying that to you, it's going to emanate out there to all of reality. Okay, because every single one of your thoughts has the power to create in your reality. Okay, and the more we focus on what we want and things that we feel good, the more that we're going to get that into our reality. Okay, so guys, just to recap, okay, whether it's one of your blocks or not, I mean, sit down right now, write down, who are you? What do you bring to a relationship? You know, what are your core beliefs and concepts? You know, you can also create things like, I can always see everyone as me pushed out. I always see how my thoughts create. I can always see my thoughts manifest. I'm a powerful creator. I'm always satisfied with everything that shows up in my life every day. Just gets better than the last. Every day brings with it more money, love, anything you want. Anything you want. Anyways, guys, that's my video for today. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.